I've nominated Emma Dickinson, one of the health visitors, for the excellent support and care she's provided to me over the last 11 months since the birth of my second son. I had some complications following the birth and unfortunately fell through the system, and Emma has been so proactive in making sure that I've received the right care and the right support and put back into the system to get the care required. She has been an excellent health visitor and truly deserving of a Quality Care Award. She's an outstanding professional and I couldn't recommend her highly enough.
Five people have nominated Andrea and I'm representing them, and we've nominated Andrea because she's incredibly approachable, she's always smiling, nothing is too much trouble. If she doesn't have the answer, she'll go away and she'll come back even when you've forgotten what you'd asked her, and give you the answer, well researched. She's so supportive and goes above and beyond and makes us all feel comfortable. And because of First Friends and because of Andrea, ourselves and our little ones have made friends for life.
I've nominated Jess because I really struggled with anxiety, panic attacks. Doing this now is major. As you can tell, I'm quite nervous. I struggled going to work. I'd be sick every morning with nerves. I never thought I was good enough for anyone, but I eventually found Jess, thank God, and she changed my life. And I'm a senior at work, and I'm coping so much better. I'm planning a wedding, and it's all stuff I'd never done, and it's little things in life you take for granted until you can't do them anymore. But Jess absolutely has turned my life around, and I'm such a better person for her, and I just want to say thank you, because I do not know where I'd be without you.
I've nominated Sarah Jones because she's supported our family for the past 5 years with my children. She was my health visitor with my first child and then my second child. Unfortunately, my second child came poorly after 8 weeks after delivery. He stopped breathing. Sarah rung me when I was on HDU with Stanley, asking if she can support us. What can she do? How can she help? We got transferred to Sheffield, and he was diagnosed with, with central sleep apnea, and he needed oxygen. Our lives were turned upside down within a matter of a day of his diagnosis. Sarah was there on the other side of the phone, coming to our house. How can she support us? What can she do? Do I need to run? Do I need to cry? She was there. Stanley went on. We learned to live with his condition. And then he turned 2. So he got funding to go into nursery. But unfortunately, because Stanley had a life-threatening condition, no one would take him. He was developing fine. But because of insurance policies with nurseries, no one would take him. So we had a little boy who no one would take. No one wanted our little boy. Sarah went to numerous meetings with us, giving support to different nurseries, trying to coax them to take our little boy. We eventually found a nursery who would take Stanley. And she's came again to numerous meetings supporting the school, because it's a school nursery, with training, anything that she can provide, equipment, liaising with them, and just general support. She still rings. Stanley's nearly 4, and she still rings, and she's the health visitor for my third child, who, again, she got an apnea monitor for her because she was high risk for SIDS, and she made sure it was hand delivered to the hospital the day of my delivery. She rings to see if they're okay. She rings to see if we're okay. She's gone above and beyond, and she made a difficult time really easy.
I've nominated the team because 2 years ago tonight I was admitted to DRI hospital and I was to spend about 5 weeks there. During that time I died twice, I had an heart attack, I had sepsis, serotonin, I had a gallbladder infection, blah blah blah, and basically I was dying on my feet. And then in stepped Randy Knock, my MS nurse, who realised that it wasn't MS that was killing me, it was something else. She brought my consultant up, dragging him screaming onto the ward, and he told the doctor that it wasn't MS and they should look for something else. They did, and I got home on the 23rd of December, head on a bed. From there, the physiotherapist came straight in and gave me a half a kilo weight that I couldn't pick up, but I tried and I kept going and going, and eventually I could, and then I wanted a bigger one. And they still come to this day every week. Emma Tails. Then we get Anne Cohen, who changed our house round. All the beds were changed. I had hoist brought in. She offered to come and look after me on Christmas Day to give me wife a rest, give her a break so she could spend time with our kids, which was fantastic. The speech and swallowing team still come and see me. The nutritionist built me up from being 7.5 stone to being back to my normal 10.5 stone, and I love the service to bits for saving my life. It was fantastic, and I also like the idea that all the services are in one place. I was lucky enough to study the C1 report years ago for the social services, which talked about people having one place to go rather than move all over. I found that I can get all my services in one place. They call it one door upon which to knock. I've got that, and thank you very, very much to the team for saving my life. Thank you.